How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be making pumpkin pancakes, and they're a little fall themed, so let's get started. To start off, I'm going to take a cup and a half of all-purpose flour and put it into a mixing bowl. We're going to do our dry ingredients first, and then to our flour, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of baking powder. This will help the pancakes be fluffy. To the dry ingredients, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of nutmeg and cinnamon, just so it adds a nice flavor of fall-themed spice, but you can do without it. And the final ingredient to the dry mixture is going to be 3 tablespoons of sugar. With our dry ingredients done, we can put those aside and now work on the wet ingredients. So I'm going to take an egg and crack it, and I'm going to separate the yolk from the whites. So I'm going to do this by using my fingers and just passing it back and forth. We're going to whip this up so our pancakes are going to be nice and fluffy. And then when you're done, and with the yolk remaining, you can just put that aside. Taking the egg whites, I'm going to use a handheld stand mixer and whip it up until the eggs are stiff peaks. This just means that they're stiff and they don't move as much. So, with our eggs done, we're now going to put the wet and the dry ingredients together to make our batter. So, I'm going to first take 1 teaspoon of melted butter and pour it into the dry ingredients. And then to that, I'm going to add half a cup of milk. I'm using almond milk, but whichever milk you like works. To the batter, I'm going to add in half a cup of pumpkin puree. I really like pumpkin because it's super fall themed and it adds a great flavor and texture. And then after we put in half a cup of pumpkin, I'm going to put in the egg that we whipped up. This is going to add a fluffy component to the pancakes and be nice and amazing. Once we have all the ingredients into the batter, I'm going to gently fold and mix them all in together until they're all incorporated. Now, when it's time to cook, I have a pan on medium-high heat with a little bit of oil in it, and I'm just going to put a dollop of batter into each pancake. After about a minute of cooking, your pancakes should develop bubbles on top, and that's an indication that they're ready to be flipped over. So, I'm going to take a spatula and flip them one by one. After another minute of cooking, your pancakes should be done. So, I'm going to get ready to take them out of the pan. Now, I just like to serve it up with some confectionery sugar. Enjoy.